how to strategically increase your net worth month after month with yours truly, Cinco Smith. Now, let's talk about the state of the economy because this has to be addressed. Now more than ever, people on every level need to be financially literate. We cannot depend on others to do it for us. We have to be the financial revolutionaries in our family. That's just the nature of where we are right now. And what you got to understand is you cannot blame your parents for not teaching financial literacy. It's up to you. Otherwise, we become the parents who do not teach our children financial literacy. Very important. And most people now understand the importance of generational wealth, leaving a legacy. So that's the information that you need to be able to acquire so you can apply it and teach it and pass it down for many generations to come. And then you got to understand that hiring someone to manage your money may not be the best option. Not to say that it's all bad, but you need to have an understanding of what financial literacy is, of what building and accumulating wealth is, so that way if you hire somebody to do it, you know what they need to be doing. Otherwise, they pencil whoop you, because some of the biggest gangsters are not the people that you think. It's the ones who are dressed up, suit and tie, and they pencil whoop you with information due to your lack of knowledge. So you have to get a better understanding for yourself so that you become the best option, not necessarily hiring someone else. So let's dive in deeper. I want to welcome you to be a part of the royalty movement, or invite you to be a part of the royalty movement. What is the royalty movement? So the royalty movement is a group, a movement that has been helping everyday people for the past 8 years, employees, entrepreneurs, rappers, musicians, producers, you name it, increase their net worth on a monthly basis. Each member receives access to our MyEcon membership areas, which include video tutorials, downloads, and step-by-step support. The royalty movement was created by my wife and I, also known as the Smiths, or Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I want to invite you to be a part of that movement so you can increase your net worth on a month-to-month basis. So what do you get access to by being a part of the royalty movement? You get access to our network system. That includes access to more cash flow, better credit using our credit system, understanding your freedom dates, and I'll dive in more on that later, understanding how to minimize your taxes legally, ethically, and morally. You see, the wealthy people do not overpay in taxes. They pay their fair share, and you get mad if you don't understand why they're able to pay zero taxes sometimes. It's because they understand how the law works. Then you need to understand asset accumulation and learn to do for self now so you don't have to depend on someone else later. So the support, what support comes along with you being a part of the royalty movement? Obviously, the royalty movement, our private groups, our private messenger groups, private chats, weekly training, everything that you need. You also get access to our tool, our software known as the Cash Flow Manager. This allows you to take pictures of your receipts as an entrepreneur, as an artist, as a business owner who has business deductions and expenses and travel. You're taking pictures of your receipts, you're logging all of that data, and now you're able to legally minimize your taxes using the Cash Flow Manager. That same Cash Flow Manager has what's known as the Cash Flow Strategist. That strategist is what gives you your debt freedom date. You enter in all your numbers, you'll know the exact month and year that you'll be debt free. Many people don't have that. A lot of times people want to accumulate wealth, but they don't know when their financial freedom date will be. Our software also allows you to know when you would have enough assets accumulated or enough investments to retire early or retire comfortably by plugging in your numbers and your goals into their system. You'll also get access to our My Credit system, video tutorials, downloads, letters, support, everything you need in order to take your credit to the next level. And it's not a lot of fluff, less than 25 total minutes in our My Credit system. And you just watch a minute here, 2 minutes there, 3 minutes there, and apply what the video stated. And that way you're moving your credit forward on a month-to-month basis. You also get access to our nationwide network. If you're outside of the U.S., unfortunately, this wouldn't work for you because it's based on our U.S. tax laws and credit laws. But those of you in the U.S., you get access to a nationwide network by being a part of the royalty movement. You also get access to our private messenger group, as I stated, weekly training, so you can grow and expand and build wealth and increase your net worth on a month-to-month basis, step by step. Now, it all boils down to you executing. You understand that you have to participate in your own rescue. Nobody's going to do it for you, but it requires you to get some self-education. This is do it yourself. This is economic empowerment. We want to put you in a position of power so you're not depending on someone else, ultimately to hit your goals for you. You also get access to our W-4 pay raise strategy. You see, the pay raise strategy allows people who work jobs to legally, ethically, and morally lower their tax liability. You see, most people who work jobs, and by most I mean over 100 million Americans, overpay in taxes to the tune of $200 to $800 per month. Some even over $1,000, and I'll show you a brief example. So what could you do with an extra $200 to $800 coming back into your household? Could you pay down more debt? Absolutely. Could you save more? Absolutely. Could you invest more? Absolutely. Our strategy, number one, shows you how to do that with that pay raise strategy. Very important in increasing your cash flow so you can build your net worth on a month-to-month basis. You also have the ability to build great credit using our system. I talked about that. The debt freedom and retirement dates. I talked about the software that can help you bring that to life. You get access to our follow the 8 steps, or the 8-step strategy, which is a long-term plan to hidden financial freedom. And last but not least, you learn the knowledge that's necessary so you can invest and own a piece of America. See, if you're not investing, you're not even on the road to building wealth. So you learning how to invest in the stocks, in the market, is you owning a piece of America. And that's going to be important in you having your money in something that's working for you and not just you working for your money. But you have to participate in your own rescue. Here's the transformation that we've been able to help some people provide. Too many to list, but we just decided to pick a few. Number one, Markel. He was able to increase his credit score by 94 points and pay down some credit card debt using our system. Danica, she was able to remove $8,000 in student loans. Her score went up over 156 points and she's still running. Angela, she was able to get her credit limit increased up to $18,000. It was less than $10,000, but because she understands our strategy, the banks keep increasing her credit limit, so she has access to more capital using our system. Lamy, he was able to use that W-4 strategy that I mentioned before and increase his take-home pay by $1,400 per month, and then grew his investment accounts to over 6 figures using our strategy. So this system works nonetheless. And you got to understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Shout out to Nipsey. Month 1, we want your credit or your cash flow to be going up, debt going down, savings to be going up. Month 2, we want your credit going up along with that. Month 4, we want your investments to be going up. Month 5 and 6, we want you to not only be doing all of the above, but also position you to take this information. And if you know other people who can benefit, you can earn as you learn. You can do that in month 1 if you want to, because you hitting your goals naturally makes you say, you know what, I have a system, a tool that's working for me. Let me share it with others. And as a result, we pay you. See, we got people who's earning 6 figures a year, 6 figures a month. Some earning $0. Why? Because that is completely optional. If you do not want to make extra income using our cash flow system and the basically everything that we talked about that comes with the net worth system, then you don't have to. That's completely optional. But at least give yourself 6 months so you can see if this system works for you and helping you increase your net worth, your cash flow on a month by month basis. And then here's some bonus options. As you know, the income is totally optional, but you have the option to also get access to up to 70% off in travel. Discount travel is not included in the basic membership. Once you click the link, you'll see the different options, and the basic option allows you to increase your net worth monthly. However, if you want to say, you know what, I plan on traveling, or I travel a certain amount of times, I rent vehicles, I do XYZ. Now you have the ability to get the travel membership that not only helps you save up to 70%, but it also positions your travel to be up to 100% tax deductible. And that's what we're all about. You increasing your cash flow and keeping more of your hard-earned money. See, a part of you increasing your net worth is making more money, but another part is giving less money away. And our tools and resources and education allow you to understand that the lifestyle and the money that you're spending in conjunction with your business as a rapper, as an artist, as an entrepreneur, or someone who has a job but a side business, now you're able to make that lifestyle tax deductible when applied correctly. So all you got to do is do one thing. Get started today. Why? Because tomorrow becomes never. And your investment to get started is 100% tax deductible. You can get started for less than $50 per month. So it's an investment in you. And the goal is for you to get a return on your investment. And the reason why I call it an investment, not a cost, because I promise you, if you apply what it is that we teach, you'll get back way more than it costs you to be in business. So that makes it an investment. Click the link below. It takes about 3 minutes for you to get started. Once you're in, I'll get a notification and I'll send you a text message with everything that you need in order to succeed, access to the private groups, training, etc. I look forward to welcoming you on the inside. Mr. Smith, signing out. Salute.